Yeah, I'm ready, baby.
Fate decided.
Let's get this party started.
Craving something scary.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
Killjoy Jake.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! Don't you ever raise your voice at me! I am your mother!
Watch Zone.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
The collective has spoken.
What's going on? Q&A Mondays. We made it. We're here live and ready to rock and roll. Lethal Collective. What's going on to you guys in the live chat? We see you guys. Nice to have you here. Hey to Jeffrey and Blucka and Jen. Me and myself in the movies in the chat. What's up? Hey, Jennifer and Carrie. The caretakers in the house. What's up? And hey to Jeffrey and Horror B and everyone else. What's up? What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Yeah.
As usual, if you guys have any questions, let us know in the chat. We'll try to answer them as best we can. We may not get to them all, but we will try it. So, guys, let's get this thing going.
First question: why are we 20 minutes late?
Fate decided.
Because, well, remember this, guys.
I'm joking.
No, here's the thing. I may have said this before. I'll say it one more time. Just a reminder. If you ever get frustrated with us being late, just remember this. If we never show up at all, this would be considered early.
Facts.
I love that, man.
I can't argue with that.
Better late than never.
Great.
Better late than never.
Great.
This is early.
Yeah. What's up, Jason? Yeah. Well, you know, and for you guys also, and I don't know if you guys want to go down this road, but you know, we were having a conversation backstage. You guys got to remember, we've got our own channels, so we don't always get a chance to connect, and sometimes just the moment catches yourself. Yeah. So we had a couple things we had to catch up on, but we're here. We're ready to rock and roll.
We're in it. We're in it.
Jake.
Jen, can you pull up Jen's comment just real quick?
We're all very busy people, and we don't get to talk very much outside of this. So, like, when we're backstage, we all just like four little girls just gossiping.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about four little girls.
I don't know about little
well,
girls.
Night is 100% man. Look at him.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
This is why I've been wearing a beanie though in all of my videos, because this is what my hair looks like right now, and I'm just not vibing with it. So no offense, Fate.
Be free.
I bet Jake $20 he wouldn't shave his head.
Wow. Yeah.
And you won that.
And he cut it out.
Hey, look
Had to
at
make
that.
money.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Doesn't matter how you got it. That's
you see what me myself in the movie says. I'm so glad to be here on a Fate Collective stream. I mean Lethal Collective. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been all together. Yeah. Carrie, Jake is conditioning his hair.
Yeah. Yep.
I love it. Hey, Jason, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Not many people saw it, but it's all good. We wanted to talk about some Western movies, damn it.
Why?
Do you
feel
feel
lucky?
kidding? Do you feel lucky?
Why would you do that? No, I'm just joking.
Right? I know. People are probably like, what the hell is he doing talking about Westerns? It was just one of those things, man. But we had fun doing it. Yeah. And glad you liked it, Jason. Much appreciated.
I just said Jake told me that he wanted to grow a beard, but he can't, and he's sad because of that. It's okay, I can't grow a beard either.
I can get like this, like the soul patch and the mustache. That's all I can do. That's about it. Yeah.
Oh, hey man, you got to start somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
You do. I saw this one guy who this dude has like the greatest beard of all time, and he was showing pictures of himself when he was younger. Like he's in his 50s now, and he showed pictures of himself in his 20s and 30s, and he said he had a hard time growing facial hair, but he talked about how as he got older, it just started to kind of kick in, and you would never know it because today he literally looks like, you know, like Santa Claus level type beard. You know what I mean?
Hey, Knight's got the beard game on lock. I mean, look at him. He's got it perfect. Like he's got that grown man, Grizzly Adams type.
It's not as good as I wish it could be, but it's
All
something.
right. I can't. At least you could grow facial hair. Mine comes in like spots. It's embarrassing. I have to like shave it.
I have not seen that, Carrie. I have not.
Hawkins, House of Horror.
What's up, Justin?
Dude, man, I love that. That's great. That'd be a wonderful intro.
I'll do your intro. Like, just call me.
Wow.
Just Jake screaming.
Hey, look, you know what's funny, man? Jake, and I'm just, and I know Steven won't mind. We were talking about how, as we were, beginning our horror journeys and stuff like that. If you ever did that on a live stream that I was in, especially before I became a YouTuber, or even when I first became one, and you said, "Hey, Knight, I'll do your intro for you," I would have been like, "Yeah, Jake's gonna do it." Like seriously, that's awesome, man.
100%.
If you ask me, I'd do it, and then I'd throw it in the trash.
Oh, jeez.
Not because it'd be bad, because it'd be too good for the public to hear.
Oh,
God, we could just assume a negative thought.
God.
I'd be like, nobody can listen to this. This is golden. Like we talked about earlier, it's hard for Jake to be perfect all the time.
It is, man.
I mean,
it is.
That shirt is fire. Let's see the shirt.
I just got this from a awesome Scream page. They sent me some of their merch. Go follow ScreeXM666.
All right.
Follow him on Instagram. Go ahead and do it.
Damn it.
Yeah.
What's up, Maverick Media.
Hey,
Maverick. He should have that. Maverick
Media.
Maverick Media.
We're doing intros for everyone.
Jake's gonna have every intro of every horror channel in the community.
It's the same thing for everybody too.
My God,
Carrie
that'd be
craves
hilarious.
cinema.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious. It's it's like if people were trying to be different from each other now, there's no way they're going to be able to do it. Everyone's got Jake for their intro.
That'd be great for Jake's career, though.
Right?
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Every horror channel is just his intro.
That's so
he could plug himself in the beginning. Like, hey, this is Killjoy Jake, and you're listening to Carrie Craves Cinema.
You change your little moniker though, like instead of friends, I have voiceovers.
Got to keep the fingers though. Got to keep the fingers.
Got to keep the fingers, man.
Nothing like some good fingers. I love it.
You did.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Nothing like a whole hand of fingers on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying?
On a Friday night.
Anyways.
Wow.
Why did it have to be Friday night?
I mean, sometimes the dating life is a little slow when you're on a Friday night.
Sometimes
back in the day.
Sometimes we gotta help ourselves,
Oh wow. Getting a little sensual there, aren't we?
Oh, it happens on the collective stream.
It does. Yusuf
Absolutely,
says,
Yosef.
Fate, are you still outside at Stu's train?
110%.
Yeah, but here,
give me an intro.
Oh no.
Marquise Rippy, presented by Killjoy Jake and Monster Energy.
You know what's funny is everyone's gonna clip all of your little.
Yeah, they are.
they're gonna
And you can't blame them.
And they're going to use it. All rights are exclusive to the.
Yeah, all rights are exclusive.
Copyrights to the Collective. 2022.
You know what we should do, and hey, first off, I just want to say, this guy is an absolute tool and a moron, but his marketing strategy was brilliant. Andrew Tate, who's now banned off all social media, his marketing strategy, as shit of a man as he is incredible. He got all of his fans and all of his followers to constantly just post stuff about him. So we should get people to make clips of the Lethal Collective, just post it on all their social medias, and then create a MLM to.
Oh my god!
Because when I think about Andrew Tate, I think copy everything he does. Yeah, no,
dude, it's a great marketing strategy.
Right.
No, I'm fucking with you.
He's an absolute tool, but but his mark. I mean, hey, it was a great idea. It blew him up like within a year. He went from being nobody at home, pretending he was a cool guy, to just taking over the internet.
And it was the Fire Festival did. Remember all of the got those influencers
it's a proven strategy
to just talk about Fire Festival, and it was blowing up with people sending like millions of dollars, buying tickets all over the world for this thing that was even really real, technically.
Right,
it's terrible.
But we have Carrie in the chat talking about Society real quick.
Oh,
so
man. Here we go.
What did you guys think about that?
Oh,
dude. First of all, can I just say that we are having and I'm not trying to well, yeah, I guess it is self-promotion, but
go ahead.
When we've been doing these watch parties, even last night, although the movie was crappy, it has been an absolute blast. And I just want to say shout out to Steven and to Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn. Carrie's been on, Nanette's been on, Marcus has been on,
Carbonite,
Destination Station, Carbonite Jedi. Anyways, we've been having a blast. And when we did Society, I knew the movie, so I was ready for it. I just wanted to see Michael's reaction and Steven's reaction. And so did Coriander. Coriander literally said, we have to do Society tonight because we had a couple other movies on the slate. Man, all I gotta say is it was hilarious, totally hilarious. And the folks in the live chat, like Carrie, all of those guys in the live chat, it was so much fun. Seriously, if you guys do not come and watch the watch parties on the Night Watch Zone, and sometimes we're on Craving Something Scary, you know, we're doing watch parties on there. You guys need to check it out because there's been some funny ass shit. I'm serious, like tears rolling from laughter. It's been great, seriously.
Really cool. It's kind of turned its own special thing every week that I really look forward to. Like I really do look forward to it every week.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And we got a couple of things lined up, and yeah, it's fun. It really is. Yeah. Hey Jen, how you doing, Jen?
Hey Jen.
Hope you're doing good. Seriously.
Yeah.
Positive love and prayers.
Yep.
Yes.
Much love. Much love.
Yes. Me, myself, in a movie. Oh, please do me, Jake. Do me, Jake.
Me, myself, and a movie. I put a question mark there just to spice it up. I don't know.
I like that. Yes. When Jennifer says, hello, have you heard about the Lethal Collective? Can I interest you in joining? I like that.
That's right. We're going to have everyone go door to door.
Yeah, what shirts on.
All the neighbors.
Oh, my God. That is great.
I will say something, though. After seeing Society, that takes a whole different lane there.
Yes. We thought Tusk was the peak.
No. Oh, it's so much weirder.
Yeah. Dude, when it got to the point where he got into the mansion and, like, you know, they captured him and put him down and then stuff started popping off. Steven was like, oh no, what is this? It was awesome. Oh my God.
I've never seen such an oily
He's like,
collection
why are they
of
so
flesh. Yeah, so wet and oily, mountains of flesh everywhere.
Moist.
You should come over.
Oh boy!
You should come over to my house on a Friday night.
Around.
I know she would lose her mind.
Oh my God, that was hilarious! And you know what? We all did it. You know I said it a couple times, and every time we said that, Haley was like,
she hates that word. It's so funny.
I'm telling you, it was hilarious. Everybody, I told Steven that last night. I tell him quite a bit that the People versus Stu Macher, man, that was so much fun and just so many like random funny moments, like when Eric starts changing his name like live, and Steven had to keep calm and keep going.
I had to keep calm, and then I was like calling him out by the name that's on the screen.
Yes.
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. Counselor Queef. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, dude.
People in the live chat, you guys have no idea, man. So many of these things, we do plan a lot of this stuff, but I think the magic of it is so many of these things happen organically. And like I said, if you're not keeping track of stuff, you got to catch up on some replays because we've had some fantastic moments. Seriously. And you got to keep your eyes peeled for what we got going on.
You got to wear that wig more often, Craven.
Oh, my God. It was fantastic.
The wig?
That was a perfect.
I got it, man. I'm keeping it for sometime. At the right time, it will make an appearance again. Some point.
You should almost just do it and not even acknowledge it. just act like nothing's nothing's different.
Can
you imagine that?
You should do an intro. You should do an intro where it's just you and the fade, and then you just sign the Declaration of Independence.
But it's all Scream related stuff. Or something.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I could do it and present the rules of surviving a Craven Something Scary live stream.
Okay, hey, that's cool.
And it's just
I
you,
love
you signing it.
Yes.
Just be stoic. Just
yes.
And then put it down, and then
one must be on the stew train.
And
one
thou is not.
Yeah. Oh, and you gotta get a pen with a feather on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dip it in the ink and all that.
Dip it in the ink, and then just write it. Yeah.
Dude, that's hilarious. I love it.
Oh,
I know I can go on Amazon and find a feather pen. I guarantee it.
Oh yes.
Of course. There's always something out there for stupid antics that we come up with.
Always.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Carrie, for putting that in the chat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Steven, do you want to talk about that? Because we got a couple of hours until it.
It's just a few hours away. So tonight at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern PM, Maureen Prescott, or Lynn McCree, otherwise known as Maureen Prescott, will be on the channel tonight for an interview. She's coming back on again and part of celebrating Wes Craven's career and life this month of August. And so she's coming on. We spoke on Friday for like 40 minutes on the phone to catch up, and she's very excited. And I want you guys to please come tonight, if at all possible, and show your support to Lynn for making the time to come and be a part of the community and make herself accessible to us. That's pretty incredible, guys. It really is. So she only has an hour, so we are going to have very limited time. So just come prepared and ready to go, because it's going to be an amazing 1 hour interview. She was on the set of Scream 3 for 3 weeks. So we're going to talk about a lot more about the airtime on the set and being with Wes and the cast. And I'm just excited to ask some questions and for you guys to have a chance as well. So be ready tonight, guys, at 9:30. I hope you'll all come. Would love to have a huge turnout.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. She is so cool, man. She really, really is.
She is. Yeah. You know what she does on the weekends?
What's that?
She's in Hawaii. So like we talked Friday night, and she says, and I was sending her the links over for the streams and stuff, and she's like, okay, now tomorrow I will be gone all day hiking in, and she named the name of it, Volcano. Something volcano.
Wow.
And so, and then the time before, she's like, now I'm going to be hiking, and I got a 15-mile hike through the jungle, something section of the jungle. Oh yeah,
she's like Indiana Jones,
bro. Seriously,
no fucking way.
She's like, she literally.
She's recreating the movie Beast.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, she literally lives in the jungle. She literally lives in the jungle of Hawaii.
That's crazy,
and it's so cool, man.
She is a cool lady, seriously.
She really is.
Also, just to remind folks, and Carrie, if you know, please hit the like button. That would definitely help to support us as we continue to try to climb out
We're
of the
16 subs,
pit.
16 subs away from 800.
Yeah,
16.
Man. Oh, come on,
guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed.
Yeah.
Share the channel. Share this live stream.
Yes,
Help us out. Help us get
Please.
to at least 800, and then we're only 200 away.
Oh my gosh!
Right.
Like these last 200 are like the hardest. It seems like it's the hardest to get now.
Right?
Well, it was like we were talking about backstage. Like right now is just a bad time.
It is
for like growth. It's rough. It's tough.
There's a lot going on, I think, in the horror, like with horror content, especially right now. You know what I mean? Like a lot more channels are doing it. It's just tougher to get subscribers right now. We at least that's what we're speculating. But yeah,
we're feeling it.
Exactly. Man. So subscribe if you can. Smoke them if you got them. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, and definitely if you're watching content, and I said this on my live stream the other morning, if you support a channel, and I'm speaking for all channels, if you support that channel, just please hit that like button, because it takes less than a second to do it, but it really helps the channel so much, because YouTube, I know I keep saying this, but YouTube it's hard. It's hard for content creators to get their voices heard But an easy way to help them is to hit that like button. And so many people, not saying necessarily you guys in the live chat, but I do know some of you guys have gotten to the point where you're remembering it better now. But so many people forget to do that.
Yeah.
It's like, hit the like,
It's true.
It's
You're right.
free.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah. Not only that,
There's nothing cheaper than free.
I mean, the content right now we're doing is free. The like button's free. I mean, it literally costs you
Right.
nothing, and it really helps. It does.
Yeah.
So
Carrie, I thought I was slimy too. Oh man. And
What?
Jen, I'm glad.
Oh,
I'm glad.
okay.
Yeah, I'm glad you're hanging in there, Jen. Seriously.
Yeah, Jen,
Yes, Jen.
Yes,
keep on hanging on.
that's right. The Ice Lord, Wes, what's up in the chat?
Hey, Wes.
Katie saying society was wired or weird,
Weird.
maybe.
Yeah.
It was both. It really was.
It was
The
a
whole
weird
movie's
wire.
weird too. Like
So
when you
weird.
like the whole thing, even like the ending, of course, is disgusting, but the whole thing is so
Yeah.
strange.
I was like,
I'm
I
gonna tell
kept
you.
saying,
Okay.
that guy, he was such a punk. It's like, come on, man. He couldn't do anything. I'm like, dude,
No.
come on, man. Put,
He
as you
struck
say,
out.
Steven, put your helmet on.
Put your helmet on, dude. That's right. Sometimes you just put a helmet on and get through it. Do what you got to do. I mean, that movie, I remember we were talking at the 50, hey, Troy, at the 50-minute mark of the movie, of an hour and a half movie. And I'm like, I have no idea what is going on. I don't understand the premise of this movie at all. And it all came together at the end, but it was crazy, man.
Oh my
Ah,
God. Some of the
gosh.
reactions were priceless.
Oh,
Thank you,
copulation.
Carrie. Yes, copulation.
Copulation. First we dine, then we have
Yeah.
copulation.
Oh my God.
Oh,
True. Carrie, thanks for putting that in the live chat. Of course, I forgot to do that. But yeah, tonight we're talking about Trauma from the legendary Dario Argento. Have you seen that, Jake?
Been on my watch list for forever. I have not gotten too far into Argento's catalog, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. But
I haven't seen it
yeah,
yet.
tonight I have a couple of pointed thoughts about Trauma. So definitely, if you get a chance, stop by at 8:00 on the Night Watch Zone.
Check out that stream. It's gonna be a banger. And
Yeah,
Knight,
man.
how much of his movies have you seen? Just out of curiosity.
I've seen a good amount of his movies. I've seen most of his, I would say probably most accessible or popular movies. He's definitely a great director. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's, when people talk about him in that way, it's valid. He's definitely a great director, and he's done some great stuff. But he's also had some movies where you're like, wait a minute, what? Which is true of any director basically. But I like him as a director. I really do.
I do too. I love like Deep Red is great, Suspiria is great, but like
Yes.
I keep trying to get through Tenebrae and I just can't finish it, man. I keep like falling asleep or losing interest or something. It's like I love those two movies; those are really cool. But like his other stuff is a little hard for me to get into. I guess I don't know what it is. Even I can't even really
Yeah.
pinpoint it.
Well, he's
which two?
odd.
Oh, okay.
Deep
Yeah.
Red is
Red.
I agree, it's really good. Suspiria is the one that everyone associates with him. Excuse me, and rightly so. Tenebrae, I've seen some people that really get into it, and then some people that just can't find their way into that movie because it is very odd. Now, I did an episode on that. I don't know, whatever it's been now, a couple months ago. I liked it. Now, but that's also because I've seen a lot of Italian horror. That's the other thing too. Like there's a difference with movies from Argento and Fulci and Bava.
I'm much more of
and
a
stuff.
Fulci guy myself personally.
Fulci, yes.
God,
Yes.
Zombie 1979 is like my favorite zombie movie ever.
Yes.
It's so good.
See, man, you talking my language, man.
Yeah.
You gotta come on an episode, man. Seriously.
Oh,
But,
absolutely, man.
but yeah, Fulci definitely has he has a style too. Like Italian horror is definitely good stuff. A lot of people, myself included, I was late to the party. I mean, I had seen some of those things growing up here and there, but I wasn't like really locked in, like obviously American directors. But it's some good stuff. Like you said, Zombie is fantastic. Whenever you get a zombie fighting a shark, It's
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
wow.
fuck yeah. Dude,
It's
that
on.
movie is so metal. If you haven't seen it, it's great. I think it has one of the
Yes.
best soundtracks of any
Oh my
horror movie
God.
ever.
Yes.
Oh, dude,
Yes.
the main theme of that is one of my all-time
Yes.
favorite themes of a movie. It's so good.
And that's one thing I love about Italian horror too, is that they have a lot of great soundtracks. Goblin is like
Yeah,
legendary.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, and they're it's just a legendary sound. Most people associate Goblin with Dawn of the Dead, Romero's Dawn of the Dead, but they also did a great soundtrack on Day of the Dead and so many other things, so
I don't think I knew that they did Day of the Dead. Okay, that's cool. Because I know they did Suspiria too, which is another amazing soundtrack. I fucking love that. But yeah, no, Goblin, everything, like everything they do, everything that I've heard of theirs at least, I love. So
yeah, absolutely. Man, we're going into
I know.
horror industry. Let's pull back. And Jen,
Steven and Tyler are just looking at us like we're crazy.
I don't need you to go on a rant for me to think that. Don't worry.
Jen,
now
thanks for putting that in
Tenebrae.
there.
Hey, I just gotta say, I looked up Tenebrae now to make sure that's the one I was thinking of. I actually liked Tenebrae. That's the
Yeah.
one where he was having his apartment, and he was basically being looked like stalked by somebody, aided by his assistant. Yeah. Really dispatches of
It
the.
was a good one.
I liked that movie, dude. I really did.
There was that one apartment kill that was almost,
Yes.
well, it was basically a one shot, and the music was, I mean, it's weird. It's like weird disco music, but it seems to like have its own life, and I love it.
I'm gonna try to watch it again. Fuck, all this
Try
talk
it,
about it.
dude.
I'm like, okay,
have
yeah.
some pizza with it.
Yeah.
There you
That
go.
might help.
I'm telling you,
Hell
it's
yeah.
not. It's I like that one. I really did. I liked it. You know what's funny though is I haven't seen Suspiria. I've seen his other stuff.
Ooh, really? Suspiria is easily
Never
my
seen
favorite.
it.
Like I like Deep Red, but
Yeah.
Suspiria is phenomenal, dude.
Man,
Suspiria is
all
one of those movies you gotta see. You
you
see
got
it.
to.
Yeah.
Man.
Is it a who done it? Right? It's a who done it murder mystery, right?
Well,
That's
No. Okay.
there's questions in it, but it's not a
Okay.
whodunit per
It's
se.
definitely like it's got like a twist, you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
it's
All
more
right.
it's more about the style. Like that movie is
Yes.
definitely a style versus substance. It favors the style over the substance, which I think that's why for me it's hard to get into Argento movies because he does that in
Yeah.
everything pretty much. He's all
Yes.
about like the cool colors and like the
Yes.
crazy sequences and shit. He doesn't really care if it doesn't line up together. I guess if that
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Which
don't try to make sense of it.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay. Just take it.
Yeah.
Absorb it. Absorb it. And like
Yeah.
shunt in the film.
Sometimes you gotta just take it. You know?
You just gotta
Sometimes
take
you,
it. And also just to throw this out here, freaking fade.
Hey, you said
Fulci's Gates of Hell trilogy. That's a good one too, man.
oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my god. Well, there's three movies: City of the Living Dead,
City of the Living Dead is so
Beyond,
good.
and House by the Cemetery. And oof, man, good stuff. Iconic
And
stuff.
Deep Red, was that a murder mystery? Who done
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the thing about his movies, there's definitely mysteries to it because there's a killer. There's
Right.
people dying, so you're always trying to figure out who did it.
Who it is?
I just think,
yeah.
I think with his movies, sometimes it comes off better as a quote unquote murder mystery than others. Some do
Yeah.
and some don't. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like on the level of like a Scream. Like Scream is definitely
Yeah.
who done it, and
Yes.
they lay the breadcrumbs down, and you've got twists, you've got reveals, and at the end of the day, it makes sense. You can see what Wes was trying to do.
But it's not as straight. I guess it's just not as straightforward of a mystery. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's kind of the best way to describe it. But
It's not
I
a who done it. It's a who did it. That's what it
Oh my gosh.
yeah, sure. yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, buddy. But yeah, no, check out Deep Red. If you haven't seen Deep Red
that's
either,
right.
that one's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that
Yeah.
one.
That's on our list to be doing soon, as a matter of fact, on Slasher
cool.
Movie Club. Yeah.
Oh, dude, if you have an open spot for that, I'd love to be there for that one. It'd be sick.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Any chance I get to talk about weirder horror movies, like I'm there. Like,
Dude, I mean that's definitely what we do on Mondays, man. I was saying last night, because we had a funny live chat for watching They Them, And, you know, obviously it wasn't a good movie, but we had a lot of people that were like, this movie is the worst thing of all. I said, look, I've seen worse for Slasher Movie Club, because we literally go in blind. We have like a list of movies that we do because it's in our book. And there are movies like Blood Cult or Good Night, God Bless. They were so bad that Coriander couldn't even get through them. We literally had to try to watch those movies a couple times to get through them so we could do the episode. So there's some movies out there that are just so bad. Like I literally, and I hate saying this because I respect, you know, movie makers and directors and so forth, but I probably could make, you know, a halfway decent movie, you know, if I have some decent equipment, versus some of the slashers that I've seen. And granted, they didn't have a lot of money, and it was the 80s. So a lot of people are like, yeah. Let's just, you know, let's put together 20,000 and let's do something. Let's go on the street. Let's do something, you know? So I get it. You know, they weren't in the best situation to even make a movie, maybe. But yeah, it's interesting stuff. So yeah, I see some crazy ass shit.
Oh,
I did not see Carrie's video about Samara, but
I haven't yet.
I definitely will. And Jen, thanks for putting that there, because Carrie is amazing.
Fantastic.
Definitely gonna be watching it.
Movie. I watched Tusk the other day. The ending was absolutely hilarious. That ending, Michael was really pissed off at that ending, Steven.
Oh, it's so stupid, but I love it.
Him for days, man. It was messed up. I was not laughing at that ending, dude. I'm serious. It was terrible.
Dude, that's like, to me, that's Kevin Smith like just cracking up. Like I could see him writing that stoned out of his mind, cracking up. Right. You know, like that's the vibe I get from that.
Well, he said he wanted to do one of the most like far out, just like ridiculous movies ever.
Yeah,
like that's what he was talking about. He was like, he's like, it wasn't made to be like fantastic. It was made for that specific purpose.
Right. Hey,
like,
Brandon,
it was just disturbing.
To get a result. What's going on? Well, that was the point. It was just to draw that emotion for people. Just to do something out of left field.
And of course,
Clerks
Jake,
3. I can't wait for
Carrie.
Clerks 3. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I can't either.
I'm excited for Clerks 3.
And Jake will be doing his live stream in a little while, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks, Carrie. You're all
Hell
right.
Yeah.
Fate, what is your favorite ghost face, bro?
Mickey. It might be Mickey. Mickey. I love Mickey as Ghostface. But yeah, probably Mickey or Billy.
Nice.
Up there is the best. The only reason I put Billy number one is because he was both the brains and the brawn. And then I've always just really liked Mickey. I love Mickey's backstory, serial killer turned Ghostface. I think he has the best backstory out of all of them. Stu is third for me. I really like Stu as a character, even though he's not coming back. But you know,
probably not.
Put it
6.
in there, didn't they?
Let's save him for 7.
Hey!
There you go. Get it up.
I want to see Jake keep up with that. He just has a twitch. He just explodes.
I just break everything on my desk. Yeah.
Right.
You know what we need to get? We need to set it up to where we could do like little things. So like we could just like when Jake does something like that, we could just have an explosion and just have finish. That'd be great.
All right. Yusef, I think we talked about our rankings before, but I think I had said 1, 4, 2, 3, 5. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. 5 easily was my at the bottom. You know, it was good, but it wasn't what it could have been.
No.
And you know, so it's easily at the bottom for me. Easily.
I still have it in the middle. I don't know. I like Screams 2 and 3. They're good, but
here we go.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Get it?
But
I have Scream 5
know.
in the middle too.
Billy's mother.
I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah.
I'm sorry,
man.
Too funny. Jen saying, I'm so psyched to be home for Lynn tonight. Right? No, I'm happy I'm gonna be able to jump in there too. It'll be fun. She's such a sweet lady and so cool though. That's the thing that I really, you know, she's just really, really cool. Awesome stuff. Carrie saying, have you seen Bodies? Jake and I did a really fun stream. Just throwing this here. Cough, cough.
I haven't
there you
seen
go.
it.
We had a really good we had a really good discussion on BBB. It got into some good things. So yeah, check it out.
Nice.
How is the Better Business Bureau doing these days? I haven't heard from them in a while.
They're doing good, you know. No.
Thanks, Jennifer. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes. Jen saying, I just wish she would tell us who Roman's father is. Aha. Okay.
Milton.
Roman's father.
I think Roman killed his father.
Milton.
Right.
Milton. Yep.
Yeah. Chunky Jordy saying, I will be on for a bit when I go to bed as I live in England, Craven. I just bought The Burning. The Burning is a great slasher. That's good.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, we did that one. Well, we did that one a long time ago, but that is definitely a classic slasher. Tom Savini, I think he said that was one of his favorite movies that he worked on. Some great kills, man. Seriously. Awesome stuff.
Wow.
Love The Burning. Like it's just awesome. If you haven't seen The Burning, guys, you got to check it out. Absolutely.
I keep seeing the Arrow video release of it like around, and I keep wanting to buy it because I've seen like the first 10 minutes, and it's another movie I just never finished. Like I start a lot of I try to watch a new horror movie every day, you know, and that's just like so impossible sometimes. So I'll put something on and I'll just pass out sometimes, and that unfortunately was one of them. But yeah, I'll have to finish that one day.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And also saying, haven't watched The Burning for 10 years. It'd be actually a good film to make a reboot of, along with Rosemary's Killer, The Prowler. Yes, The Prowler.
Oh.
That's a great slasher.
Yes,
I do like that one. Yeah.
Another Savini movie. Yeah, we had a fun one with that too.
Wow.
What have you guys all seen Original Sin yet?
I've only seen the first 3 episodes, and I'm losing interest.
I've seen the first 3 or 4 now. 4? No, I think I've seen the first 5. I've still got to catch up. I'm watching with my niece.
So you guys don't like it? No,
I like it. All right. Yeah.
It's not bad. They're just not like, it's all character development, and
It's all
that's all it's been so far. And everyone I've talked to is like, oh, like the Pretty Little Liars writer or whatever. This is what she does. Like it's like that's how the other shows are. It's like a lot of build up to like a big crazy
Pretty
ending.
Little Liars. So like this is the
Same.
only that I've seen.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So like it seems to be like everyone that likes Pretty Little Liars thinks that this is like the greatest thing ever. And then people like
it's
me,
miles
I don't think
better.
I don't think it's bad. You know, like I enjoyed it, but I just it wasn't like I expected a little more. You are right though. It is like 90% character development, and then it's like, you know, like just
and like it's not bad, but there are some scenes that are so cheesy it takes me out of it.
Yeah.
Like it's like you'll have this really nice little run, there'll be these nice little dramatic moments that keep me invested, but then the Randy character, who her name I cannot remember for the life of me, she'll have some lines where it's just like okay, like I actually turned the episode off in season 3 when she's like, oh my god, this is just like a pet cemetery, and then she says the same line again not 15 seconds later. She's like, what did I tell you? A pet cemetery. And I'm like, okay, sorry. I turned it off, and I'm like, that's all I can do tonight. But I hear it gets good. Like I said, I guess the twist is not bad at the end, but I gotta see it.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the reveal.
The last couple are a lot better. I powered through it, but yeah, it's just I mean, I wanted a little more like action and killing. Like it's
not
just
a lot of action. No.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
like the whole season is like that. You know, it's like
man, it's like how do you do horror without enough
that's what I'm saying.
killing?
It's and I understand it's
you
the
know
story you're trying to like do it, but like. It's like just sprinkle a little, like even if you're not killing somebody, like some action scenes in it, like
some atmosphere or something.
There's like one scene. There's like one scene per episode, and each episode's like an hour, and you get one scene that is like this, you know, intense scene,
right?
And then that's it. Like that's all you get. And it's like
look at Jason saying, "Wait, there was a like button." Laugh out loud. Seriously, I did forget today and just smashed it. So that proves, because Jason is always on target with the likes. So definitely, guys, just keep that in mind for the Lethal Collective. All of our channels, and I dare say any content creator that you support. The like button is your friend.
Dare say.
There's also
I like how you said
red button that's free too. If any of you haven't hit that one, it's called the subscribe button. It's magic.
It's very
That's
important,
right.
but
Incredible.
That's right.
It'll bring you 1,000 years of good luck.
And 1,000 smiles.
and 1,000 subs for us.
And a,
Oh,
ooh.
Every time you hit that subscribe button, an ant finds a hill.
There it is. There it is. Truth.
That's like not that exciting. I'm gonna be honest.
I had another one, but I was like, I was gonna say every time you hit the subscribe button, a puppy is adopted, but I thought that might be a little. I thought people might
Oh,
say
see,
that.
okay, that I'd subscribe if you said that though.
Yeah, but I think people. I can see people. Oh, so what? You don't want puppies to get? We're on the internet, people.
That's right. Carrie, you know he was doing everything wrong in society. You know it. He was pissing me off, man. He just couldn't do anything, man. He was trying to get the girl. He couldn't get the girl. He couldn't fight until like right at the very end. He pulled a maneuver. And anyways, Jennifer, you should have seen it. You really should have seen it. And Castlar, speaking the truth, Terrifier 2 teaser looked great. Yeah, it did. Tomorrow,
First showing
baby.
in September.
Mm-hmm.
First showing in September.
Yep.
Are we excited for that?
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so excited for that.
Yeah, man.
We just kind of like they just said that. We all just kind of like brushed. brushed
Like,
back.
I talked about it for like an hour today. Like I did I did a whole video on it, and like I was like researching stuff.
Wait, you
so
make
I was just
videos?
like, no.
No, my cousin does.
Yeah, my evil twin makes all of the videos. No, but yeah, I talked a little bit about that, so I'm kind of just like, I talked a lot about it today, so I'm just a little bit like, oh man, I'm gonna be talking about it for like a couple hours tomorrow too, probably. So I'm just like, well, but I'm excited. Terrifier 2 looks great.
I can't wait till we come out with software where I don't actually have to make videos. I could just like program a
imagine?
bot to use my face to make videos. That would be
that'd be
fair.
amazing.
Stand there, just
Yeah.
button, and now you can figure out-
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna develop that.
You do that, man. Let me know when you have it done.
I will. I'll let you know.
That's right. And look, we'll take the last question as we get ready to wind up. And Extron saying, Craven, which YouTubers did you watch before you yourself did YouTube that inspired you?
Well, the three people on your screen, myself, are three of them. And I also watched, who else did I like to watch back then? There were a few others. I liked Zach Cherry, which why it was such a joy to have him on the channel last month. It was really fun to meet him in person. And we actually messaged each other earlier this week, and he's coming back in September. So I'll have Zach back on the channel next month. But so it was Zach, it was Drum Dums, Lee McCoy, his channel.
I love his channel.
Yeah,
Which one?
he's awesome.
Drum,
yeah, he's
Drum Dums
really
and
good.
Zach Cherry. I love both of them, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are really great. You three of you and those two probably were my top people I listened to. There were a few others that, you know, along the way, but those were the ones that I watched the most, I think. And I watched Beyond the Mask for some of his stuff too. More so back then than now, but I still occasionally watch some of his stuff. But that's the biggest folks I watched the most of. And again, I know I'm leaving some people out, but those are the ones that come to mind the most.
What made you start? What made you start the Movie Bros channel? I don't think I've ever heard you explain that.
Oh yeah, well that was something that Mike and I wanted to do for years. We always talked about, hey, we should do a YouTube channel one day about movies and talk movies, you know, because we always do it. Kind of reminds me of Night Story with Kill, you know, and it's very much similar origin story. And so some things happened in my life that made me reevaluate things and stop putting things off. And so I said, you know what? This is the time to do it. I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm going to do it now. Because, you know, while, you know, you do live now, guys. Let's don't live for the future. Live for the now, the moment you're in, right? Because no one's promised tomorrow. So don't, if you're procrastinating on things, just remember you have control today to start moving forward in those things. So that was really what it was. And I love doing reactions. I love watching some reaction channels too. Those were fun. But we just wanted to get together and do trailer reactions and talk about what we thought about them. That was all it was. And we so I'm like, we're going to start this thing. And I had no clue about a channel. I mean, nothing at all. It was those first videos, guys, on the Movie Bros. And I'll say we're never taking them down because it's like our beginning is going to always be there as a remember where we started at and could see growth along the way. And I got a lot better with understanding and software as the months went on. But that first month was, I mean, yeah. Sometime I'll have to show you guys a clip or something. But that's really what it was. It was just, it was something that we talked about for years. And I said, no, it's time to do it. So I said, I'm going to start this channel or we're going to start this channel and then we'll figure it out. I didn't know anything about SEO. I didn't know anything about, really anything about anything. And, it was frustrating because I was trying to learn as we're going and the growth was so slow. And we're at like 382 subs right now, but we're starting to get back into it.
Yeah, the relaunch.
The relaunch. Yeah, that's right. The relaunch. And so I'm hoping that with the knowledge that I have now that I've learned over all these, almost a year now, well, over a year for the Movie Bros, that's going to help maybe get things positioned better for us with thumbnails and that kind of stuff, And we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping that we can get to 1,000 at some point.
Yep.
That's our goal.
Absolutely, man.
I'm so happy that you've grown so much, though. Like, Steven, seriously,
thank you, man.
It's awesome. Yeah. Like, I remember the first time we did something together, which was almost like a year ago now, and like you guys had so much energy. You were so excited to like talk about like horror movies and all that. It was great. I loved collaborating with you the first time, and then like now to see you have a channel that has like almost 7,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Like, seriously, it's just like no one deserves
crazy.
it more. Like
I'm telling you, he's gonna be passing all of us soon. We're all gonna be
true. The first time I saw, you guys on the Movie Bros, and I've said this a bunch of times, but I'm gonna say it again because it's true. I instantly was like, I like you guys because it was, I mean, obviously we all talk about movies, so that's not special, right?
Right.
But it was the chemistry between you and Michael and the energy and the knowledge and the love. You get what I'm saying? So first time I watched you, I was like, subscribe. And I literally right then and there, because you had come into a couple of live streams, and I was like, okay, that's Steven from the Movie Bros. Let me check his stuff out. And then right then and there. And I mean, we've told this story before, but really because of that, Domino's led us to the Lethal Collective, which I think is really, really cool. And I mean, and I was a fan of Jake's channel, even before I became a YouTuber. And once we started talking, the guy was like, man, this is really cool. And then obviously getting to know Fate. So it just shows, man, you just never know what's going to happen. Yeah. You just never know what's going to happen. Like you said, take these moments, enjoy them, and go for it, I mean,
I remember that conversation, guys, whenever on my channel, I said I wanted to have a round table with the three of you for Scream 5 talk. I was like, this is going to be the most epic panel to get all of you guys together. And I remember reaching out to all of you, and you all accepted. And we're like, yeah, we can do it. And then Fate and I did a Craven some Nightmare on Elm Street, like Craven some thing. I did one with all three of you on the movie. And we got to talking afterwards. And so we started talking about, Fate was like, I've had this idea about trying to do like a conglomerate kind of thing. And I'm like, he's like, what do you think about that? I'm like, I think that's great. I said, I know a couple of guys that I'm telling you would be perfect. Four of us together, I think would be fun and would be a really nice thing. So he's like, I tell you what, so we decided to do a blind audition. That stream that we did, you guys didn't even know. We were like we were seeing how it felt for all of us together. Yeah. And then
it's because if we didn't like you guys, we could just cut you.
Gosh,
it was like, these guys suck.
No, I knew.
Guys.
No, I knew. I already knew it.
No, he did. He really did.
Yeah, I knew it was going to happen. And then after that stream ended, that's when Fate and I were like, so we want to talk to you about something. And we pitched a collective, and here we are, guys. Here we are. You know, it's awesome.
To be fair, we gotta shout out Graham Stephan. If you don't know who Graham Stephan is, it's pretty much where I got the idea from, because he's a finance YouTuber, one of the biggest in the space, and him and a couple other finance YouTubers created this thing where the four of them will go like once a week and do this channel where they just kind of break down together. And I was like, I wonder if anyone's doing that in the horror space. And I looked it up and nobody was. And I was like, there it is. I was like, why aren't we doing that in the horror space? So can't take all the credit. Shout out to Graham Stephan. Great guy. Yeah. So
inspired by Graham Stephan.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Absolutely.
The Lethal Collective was born, and it was originally something else. And then
yeah, it was
collective.
Oh my God, man! We spent I don't even know how long we spent on that, and I'll never forget. Steven was like, "Well, let me sit with that for a little while."
Yeah,
I still think that was the best name anyone could
You know
ever
what?
come
Well, if anyone, and for you guys in the live chat, we're about to end this up here, but I just do want to say this: if anyone was around, I'm pretty sure for the first stream, I can't remember, but there was a thumbnail. We did kind of allude to it. So
when we drop that merch line, everyone will know.
Everyone will know that.
Yes.
Remember this.
Or
Remember
will
this
they?
stream.
Or will they know?
Well,
Yeah,
they may not
people
know.
in the stream. Oh, the thing is, people have a short memory, so we can
That's
drop
true.
that merch line later, like, oh, that's cool, and then be
Yeah.
like, and then just not remember at all. And if you don't remember, you don't remember. That sucks.
Because once we're monetized and we're going to do a merchandise, and that's going to be one of our limited edition collections.
Yes.
It's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait.
Yes. And what better way to end this up? And like Jason is saying, we're so close to 1K, and we are. So
Yes.
definitely
Oh,
share
man.
this video. We know we talked about this even before we went live. We know most of you guys that hang out with us on a routine basis are subbed, but maybe sharing it out, get on your social media, pass the word around. If you're in other horror communities, because there's so many great content creators out there. If you're in other horror communities, definitely talk us up if you'd like to help us get to 1K, because we are scratching and clawing and Busta Rhymes kicking our way out of this pit to try to get to 1K. So anyways.
That's right.
All right. So we're going to head on out. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Definitely give the video a like, leave us a comment. You guys are all awesome, and definitely much love and respect and positivity to all of you, because everyone needs it in their life. So anyways, we'll catch you guys later. The collective has spoken. Peace.
Bye, guys.